afternoon. My name is Cherie Nettles. But now before I get started today, there's something I want to share with you. Just a little personal note. Since August of 2012, I have dropped 126.4 pounds. How about that? Well, I mean, that's when I dropped my daughter off at college, but doesn't that count? I am so happy that I can stand up here and talk to you about my weight. But I want to ask you something today. Does life just get too heavy and weigh you down sometimes? Do you just feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on you and you are not living freely for Christ? Well, I want to let you know I found my freedom in prison behind bars. Now, I wasn't the prisoner, gotcha, didn't I? But I was there. I was invited with four of my friends to go do prison ministry. They were going to lead the praise music, and I was going to deliver the message. Now, they told me there's only two things that you need to know, Cherie. First, you only have 20 minutes to deliver your message. And secondly, you must dress conservatively. Well, do you know what that means to a girl in the South? That just means don't wear your bulky bracelet, okay? That's all that means. But sure enough, I went home and I dug through my closet and I found a pair of khakis and a denim shirt. So the event arrived. We were so excited. We pulled up down that long drive and I could just feel the excitement building. I was going to be the hands for Jesus Christ. I was so excited. We all were until we entered the security area, where first the security guards informed me that I was dressed exactly like the inmates. Okay, yes, I was. Then they told me that my very small earrings had to come off, my belt had to come off, and that I could not take my notebook back with me. So can I tell you, at that moment, the cheerleading squad went off in my head. The anxiety cheers began to scream. The anger that no one had told me began to chant. And the worry and fear almost became crippling. But about that time, the guards came over, armed, I may add, and said, "We're ready to walk you over." So they walk us over to the building where we're going to have our ministry event. It's a concrete building, and the armed guards walk us in. And so I'm feeling very comfortable and secure at that moment. And so they walk us up, I'm up with the other four women. They take us to the makeshift sound system. And when we get there, they say, "Is this okay?" "Why, certainly," we add. And then they turned around, walked off, went to the exit door, walked out, and locked it. The cheerleaders of worry erupted. The cheerleaders of "I'm scared" erupted. And as the first song began to play, I took my seat. And then the song ended. And they began to walk the microphone to me. And I took it. And God whispered, "You're not close enough." And so I took a small step. And God said, "You're not close enough." And so I pulled that cord to the center of the inmates and was standing out in the middle of 100 male inmates dressed exactly like me. Yeah. I stood there delivering a message to 100 male inmates on Samson and Delilah. And as soon as I said Delilah, the gentleman inmate beside me said, "Women, they've always been our downfall." And there I stand. So my 20 minutes are over, and I begin to step backwards, and the music starts to play, and then it happened. In the far corner, I witnessed a man, a John Coffey from the Green Mile type of man, jump to his feet as the music began. And as the words started, all I could see was this man swaying, tears pouring down his cheeks, and bellowing the words, "I know my Redeemer lives because I talked with him this morning." And those very tears began to roll onto my cheeks also. And I said, "God, I want to be free." I want to ask you today, is there a cheerleading squad erupting in your head? Are you free? Churches, I would love to come and share my retreat messages, renewing your mind and transforming your life based on Romans 12:2, so that we all can live abundantly in the freedom of Jesus Christ.